Alrighty, so let's dive in. I'm going to hope the mic is decent. Yes, I am doing this reading later at night, so I've got my little nightgown on, I guess, or whatever. But let's see. I'm not sure if I want to do a collective or a sign. I think I want to do a collective. This will be a collective love reading if you feel called to this reading. If it doesn't apply, of course, let it fly. And let's dive in for the vibe. Oh, came out quick. Spicy mamacita. Okay, yeah, there could be something about maybe something from the past looping back around, or emotional expression, maybe an apology or something. Maybe more for the collective. I almost said Pisces, which is interesting. So you could have Pisces placements. So maybe this is for you if you have Pisces. But yeah, you're seeing something very clearly now. Okay, interesting. Collective. Why do I want to say Pisces so bad? Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this could be about not letting somebody pull the wool over your eyes, kind of seeing through delusion, denial, and lies. Okay, collective love reading, please. Letting something go. Six of Swords, yeah, moving beyond something. Collective love reading. Ten of Pentacles, and this establishes long-term security. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, the Devil in the reverse. God damn. You went, looks like you went down to Georgia looking for a soul to seal. And he was in a bind, so he was looking to make a deal. But it looks like you won the deal. So you probably got that golden fiddle, didn't you? Good job. A good job. Let's see what's happening in the future for this collective. What lies ahead? Can you explain the future for the collective love reading? Tell me more. This could be a change in your work, or maybe something that wasn't giving to you could be giving to you, or something. Let's see. What the fuck? Tell me more. Future for the collective love reading. You might have to make choices because of. You might need to stand your ground as well. Collective love reading. Future. What the fuck? Okay. I'm asking for the future, please, for the collective. You could be thinking a lot on the past. Strategizing something. This is so confusing. We're just going to move on to some other cards. Maybe these will help. Collective love reading. Wow, came out quick. Yeah, so you could be moving away from like superficial people, shallow people maybe. These people you could have had some kind of conflict with, or they could have been throwing off your stability. Honestly, your future position is here, usually on the right. I take the future, which you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, so leaving something behind for stability. Maybe they just had to explain more. I don't know what they were doing with that. But it's like they had to go back in the past and explain shit before we could go into the future. So maybe that's what you're doing as well. Like maybe you could be re-understanding the past or something like that. Third eye clarity. Compassion. Yeah, you could have saw something clearly. Or like your third eye really helped you see beyond illusions. And this could have helped you to like do some inner child healing. Yeah, bring this stability back, this Four of Wands back, which equals the Ten of Pentacles, which makes sense because I feel like the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands should be like opposing each other. I mean, the Four of Wands to me gives Cancer energy, which is like home, family life, and the Ten of Pentacles is like stability or like long-term security, maybe even a solid kind of maybe career or something like that, a reputation. But something more for the collective love reading. Yeah, you could have taken a lot of time to reflect. Interesting. You could have been holding back communication as well. From the wrong people. Messages in your dreams. Yeah, you could have noticed in your dreams you were getting like nightmares or something about like people that you were dealing with, that it was like trying to warn you of something, like maybe that you were like putting yourself in danger or dangerous situations, or you weren't having enough self-care. Yeah, control tactics. Interesting. Yeah, reunion in the reverse. You could be walking away from maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, lack of communication, air sign in the reverse. Okay, tell us the future. Can you give us future messages, please, for the collective love reading? Any more? Collective love reading future. Apology. Yeah, somebody might want to apologize. Or you could be sensing this as well. This could be the future. Interesting. This could be a Capricorn or somebody who's coming out of ego or pride. This could be somebody that was very controlling. There could be something about wanting to spark something, but I don't know if you're going to choose this or not. Yeah, cycle completion. You might have completed the cycle. Stalemate. Interesting. Alrighty. Collective love reading. It seems like it's talking about an ex, so I'm kind of curious if there's going to be a future lover or not. So maybe we'll pull for that. Can you tell us if there's going to be a future lover for the collective love reading and who that could possibly be? Yeah, there will be. 7 of Cups. This is about opening your options. So yeah, as you close the cycle out, it looks like you're looking towards new options. This could also be a Capricorn potentially, or someone with Saturn. Could have air sign placements potentially, but it's after you move out a period of rest. So maybe you're still putting the past to the past or something, or I don't know. This could be somebody who will invest in you. This person could also be coming from the past as well. This could be like a different ex or something. Sorry. Maybe somebody you had a fight with at one point. That's interesting. Yeah, so maybe like you have one ex that was more like pettiness or backbiting or like passive aggression, but then you have another one that's like was like direct confrontation kind of fight, not like aggressive, but like directly. So maybe they're just Queen of Cups. Yeah, so you could be a Pisces, two of Cups though, but you're definitely like in your love mode for sure. Yeah, somebody could be jealous of your stability, so do be careful of who you decide to work with. If this person's petty or vengeful or jealous, stay away from them because they could throw off your foundation or long-term security. Alrighty, weird reading. Let's get you Celtic, I think. Collective love reading. The Great Glen, warrior poet. Yeah, it's like you've almost had to like fight for something to close out a cycle with Thistle here. Standing stone. So this could be somebody who has something to do with like a level of strength. Stones, right? Standing stones, 9 here. So Sagittarius or somebody from a foreign place or somebody who's like a teacher or advisor to you in some way, maybe. I don't know. Or just interesting. Yeah, but I see you've definitely had to defend yourself. I'm going to read Standing Stones because I'm kind of curious. Ancestors, elder wisdom, heritage. There are standing stones dotted around the Celtic regions, from huge stone circles like the Ring of Brogdar on Orkney, Callanash on the Isle of Lewis, which even older than the Stonehenge, to the Eagle Stone of Strapheffer, and the Bridestones of Yorkshire. Interesting. These stones represent our Celtic past and heritage, and they offer a way to connect with our ancestors. So this could be something supported, like if somebody's coming in, like new, this person could be supported by your ancestors or guided by your ancestors with their ancestors, right? Let's see. Often there is a hum of vibrational energy coming from these ancient stones known as the singing of the stone or the voice in the stone. Interesting. When you see the standing stones and it spread, it is an indication that your ancestors are watching over you. They want you to learn more about your heritage and past, where you come from. Finding more about your roots is a better way to understand yourself and your place in the world. Perhaps you have things in common with your ancestors you were unaware of. This card encourages you to look to the past for solutions. Yeah, this could be like an X, right? Both your immediate family history and also the wider history of your heritage and location. This could be somebody from a similar cultural background as you. And do not be afraid to consult the elders in your family and community. This could be somebody older who's acted as an elder or elder wisdom to you. Yeah, it could be a Capricorn because the page is 82. So I'm thinking Scorpio, Taurus, or Capricorn. But Capricorn stood out to me. So let's see. Thistle. I'm going to read 19. So that's interesting how we have 19, which is kind of about a cycle closing out and adds to 10 as well. But then but this is over the energy of you having to defend yourself. So this is a reunion you're not rejoining. So that's why I think we have 2 separate elements that we're talking about here, people. Let's see 19. Thistle. So those spiky, maybe you had to like defend yourself like a cacti, right? Cactus. Retribution, retaliation, and accountability. Yeah, you've had to take accountability and really exit something. Retribution, retaliation, and accountability. The thistle is the flower in Scotland, and in Latin its motto is Nemo me impune lacessit, which means no one attacks me with impunity. Yeah, so I don't think you're going to be uniting with people that attacked you, is all I'm seeing here. Another version of the motto is none shall irritate me unscathed. Yeah, so maybe these people are extremely irritating and they kind of have to pay for their sins. Both mottos sum up the vibrant energy of this hardy little flower with its prickly retribution to those who would pick it. Yeah, so this was somebody who was trying to like take you out of your element maybe. When the thistle is present and is spread, it lets you know that retribution and a time of reckoning are on the horizon. I love this. This could mean that you are the one inflicting retribution on someone who has maligned or wronged you, perhaps by calling out an unfaithful lover or dishonest friend. However, it's also possible you might be the one who has a reckoning to address. I don't think so. Especially not with your future energy as ten of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. This is you detaching from something and having to defend, like with spikes. So is your slate squeaky clean? If not, it might be time to pay the piper. The card of Thistle indicates the scores will be settled and the infractions dealt with, so whoever's at fault will be held accountable. Wearing Thistle jewelry can serve as a good reminder of this powerful symbol of retribution so others know to treat you with respect. So maybe you entered these dynamics with these people in a wrong way, or like sending out the wrong signal, and maybe you didn't know better, right? So they kind of took you for a ride. This could be Aquarius energy here, Sagittarius and Taurus. So that could be somebody you're leaving behind or detaching from as well. But yeah, beautiful. The Great Glen here, interesting. It's going to be quite the journey, for sure. Warrior poet here, right? With the Seven of Cups on top of Saturn. So I see you having to kind of fight for your freedom. Freedom! Sorry, I don't know. Isn't that what he says in Braveheart? I have no idea. Let's get you one of these Christmassy beautiful cards for your collective love reading. I don't know why. Maybe something about Christmas is relevant, or Capricorn energy, of course, or Sag. You obviously were dealing with those placements, maybe. But collective love reading messages. You might have had to like use purple or something, or like maybe you noticed purple was a prominent color when you were dealing with having to stand up for something. Yeah, ringing the bells, clearing negativity. Ring thy bell to cast them out. Ring thy bell to dance about. Swirl the sounds amidst the winds. Nowhere to hide, for all will ring. Yeah, 30. This could be communication or star. Yeah. Yeah. Follow the stars, for they know best. Not too light, not too dark. A shimmer of what's coming next. So yeah, you could be getting inclinations about what's coming next already. Interesting. Collective love reading. Let's do Lenormand. Actually, they're getting towards this deck. Collective love reading. Messages for the collective love reading. Scribe. You could get it. You'd be getting information or news or some kind of verdict or some kind of information from somebody who has a level of authority, or there could be some like divine justice that results in some kind of like communication. Anything else for the collective love reading? Yeah. See? Atlantis in the reverse, right near Thistle. So this is about somebody you fell out with that there was not a good emotional connection here. This could have been somebody you were in a commitment with vows there. But you could have prayed to get yourself out of it, is what I'm hearing. So yeah, the arts. You could have had to get creative or string a new reality. Yeah, because there was I don't know, there's something wrong with the love situation. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're going towards a love that's more reciprocal, or maybe you were dealing with somebody who was like unrequited love, or was just using you for sex or something less, whatever, or other reasons, right? So interesting. Collective love reading. Oh. Yeah, heart. Wow. The heart is a symbol of fulfillment and joy. Romance is in full bloom for you to enjoy, but it was kind of sideways dealing with that situation over there, not even close to over here. So, yeah, I think this was making you unhappy. Romance is in full bloom for you to enjoy. Serenity rests deep in thy heart. Loving yourself is where it should start. Exactly. Okay, interesting. Stringing that new reality. Tell me more. Can you tell us about this new love for the collective love reading? New love, collective love reading. Yeah, it could be a Capricorn 10. This could be after you end something as well. The scythe cuts bare, danger stalks too. If strangers beware, they can harm you. So maybe this past person you know more deeper than this person, right? If nearby cards hold a favorable view with swift action, you overcome too. So I see you overcoming with Warrior Poet here. You could be overcoming with the help of this person as well. In some way, shape, or form. Maybe they're acting as some kind of muse for you or something. Yeah, birch rod. It's like after you sweep. Yeah. This could be a divinely ordained spouse, because it says in this card husband and wife. So this is something that's more committal, I think, maybe. Maybe you weren't in a commitment with this one, but this one could potentially lead to some kind of commitment. So, alrighty. Let's get you a flower. Oh, we have snake there. Oh, yikes. What is that doing on the deck? Okay. Collective love reading. Messages for the collective love reading. Oh my god. Oh my god. Corn. Alder. Any more collective love reading. Yeah, corn is like represents fruitfulness to me, but corn. Collective love reading, please. Mistletoe, pumpkin. Pumpkin in this deck means something like scary, like you need to protect yourself. It's like carving a jack-o'-lantern. But mistletoe here, interesting how the cards kind of fell this way. Actually, the mistletoe is now associated with this one down here. So this could be something about Christmas, like we said, or mistletoe. Beautiful. So let's read pumpkin just to put the oh, it opened mistletoe though. Mistletoe is believed to be one of the most magical plants known today, despite its reputation as a love charm. Though it's said it also has been a bringer of peace. In olden days, if enemies met in the forest and found themselves underneath the mistletoe, they were obliged to lay down arms and seek a peaceful resolution. Because of this tradition, mistletoe was brought indoors in Nordic countries for Yuletide feasting, so any disputes between clans could be set aside for festivities. Or for activities. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hang mistletoe from your ceiling to invite peace, good luck, and love into your home. So this could be somebody that is going to come to your home or something. Interesting. I don't know. Or it could be something from the past because it adds to 13, which gives me like rebirth energy. Pumpkin. Okay. So pumpkin with this other X. Carving jack-o'-lantern is a ritual protective spell that dates back to the 1800s. Jack-o'-lanterns are named for Stingy Jack, a man who made a deal with the devil and won, and so did not lose his soul, but was also not welcome in heaven. So he was doomed to wander the earth, and the pumpkins were carved and lit to warn him away. Yeah, so you're definitely protecting against this. You're leaving this behind. I love that. In addition to protective magic, pumpkins are also good for prosperity. After you've carved your own pumpkin, save the stem and seeds, allow the stem to dry completely, then add it to your altar to bring power to manifestation spells you may wish to cast. Roast the seeds in the oven and save some for a prosperity spell jar, consuming the rest. Yeah. This could be the cycle you're closing out. Could be Aquarius energy, strong Aquarius. Alrighty, well, yeah, I'm seeing trying to trap you briefly over there. So actually, let's pull you juicy messages for this collective love reading. But definitely two different energies. Okay, what do we have first? They feel seduced by you. Interesting. Collective love reading. I mean, that would come out for a love reading, wouldn't it? They never see the bright side, always wrong, negative focus. So this was that pumpkin. Maybe you're protecting against someone negative. Could be I just looked at the clock and where I am, it's 11:20. So yeah, there could be something about Aquarius or Taurus. Anything else for the collective love reading? Like with this pumpkin energy, I mean. It says, be careful of envious people energetically interfering with your happiness manifestations. And it says, wants to take away your success. So very toxic. Protect yourself. Always follow God, intuition/guidance. Okay. We have centering yourself is showing itself to me. Okay. Collective love reading. Can you give us more messages, please, for the collective love reading? Oh my God, that one went on the ground. Meow. Maybe you need a cat. Or maybe you need to become the cat. Become one with the cat. Just kidding. Okay, what's this? They're trying to love bomb you so they have control, so do be careful. Daisy's on the top of the deck, I just noticed. Wants to take away your success, right? We read that. Losing hope in them was the best thing ever. So that's great. You could have been reflecting on this reunion in the reverse. They are the reason they're not happy, and you could realize this. You don't want to be a part of that. It's not. You deserve better. You deserve someone on your level. Okay, collective. I have ancestors popping out, and I heard "Hey baby," and also maybe Hexbreaker. You could be breaking a hex or a curse, and as such, there's rewards associated. Okay, collective love reading. Something about a test. This could have been a test before I heard the head honcho arrives, so I don't know what that's about. Where are we? What? Done repeating loops. Wow. And we just said like passing that test, right? So you're like attracting a better relationship now. I mean, if I had to choose between mistletoe and pumpkin, I would choose mistletoe for a love reading. I mean, yeah, this person could protect you as well, especially if this person's like a stalker or something. Let's see. Collective love reading. Any last messages for the collective love reading? We have just observe. Okay, so pay attention to your energy, your flow, harmony with the guitar there. And we have they are abusive and fake. So I don't know why it wants to keep talking about this. Maybe it's just easier for those messages to come out. Something about investing as well, investing in yourself, filtering, learning how to filter. Anything else for collective love reading? I really want something on the new love, honestly. Don't fall for the jester, liar. And you've outgrown them. And compassion, fatigue, bathe. Oh, interesting. So you could be picking up on someone's emotions. Make sure you're closing that gate. Make mistakes, but don't stop. And you could have learned, right? Becoming one with your vessel. Interesting. Somebody else got something about a vessel today. I think it was Libra or maybe Sag. I'm not sure. Anything else for the collective love reading? I really want a message on that new love. Anything else on the new love? Can we get messages? Because why is it so hidden? Like, honestly. Narcissists need to tear everyone down to build themselves up. Alrighty. Tell me about new love, please. Oh, it's in this one. New love, please. I heard they're getting ready for the level up. So maybe this is your spouse, like maybe it's a spouse, but this could be somebody, your new love could be someone who's getting ready for you as well. Kid Cudi could be relevant. We have nobody believes in you as much as you believe in you. Keep people out of your business. We have player/scammer. Forgive and let go. Forgive and let go out of your life. We have embrace darker aspects, your power, dark femininity, and trying to trick you. Okay, they're really not telling me shit about the new love, so we're just gonna have to use some other deck. Maybe this person's not in your energy yet. That's why, or is like kind of distant from you right now, or something like that. I don't know. Okay, let's pull some cards. Tell us about this situation, please. Collective love reading. Dark woman. Tell me more. Yeah, this person could have been a younger man or immature. They were trying to get between you and something you wanted, or goals, dreams, desires. They could have been very sour. You can see his face looks like a sourpuss. Collective love reading. Something about avoidance or good riddance. Work, achievement, and success in the future. Okay. Goal-oriented person. Yeah, this person was not a friend to you. They could have been putting you in danger as well. Yeah, you were feeling tied down, frustrated in that situation. And there she blows. Yeah, involvement with the law. So there could be like divine justice being rained down, or you might have had to like make judgment calls. Become the authority. Yeah. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. So this person, this new person could come in and maybe offer you something as well, like a gift of some sort or a token. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So if you're wondering if you've dealt with this person that was kind of trying to get between you, I think you have dealt with it properly. Anything else for the collective? Or maybe this is like reward because you've done the right thing, that you are going to get an apology or some kind of emotional connection with somebody maybe. Yeah, new experience, stepping into a new experience. So this could be like a new... That's interesting. News is on the way. Yeah, this could be like somebody, pleasure with a close friend. This is like a genuine friend because we have here associated with the Atlantis card of the Aquarius energy and all that. That was like an ex maybe. Not protection. This person was not protecting you. But this person is a close friend. Dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. New creative ideas. So this person could be a friend. This person could be someone newer that you broke up with, right? And then... yeah, there's something about also sex. Like maybe there was like some kind of lesson about sex or about people being fake with you just for the sex or something. So, or maybe they're just still hiding this new love because they don't want it to be like infected or impacted by this old love or something. So yeah, you could also be moving into a new job or career and there will be money coming to you. So interesting reading. Yeah, and someone is going out of your life at the end of a situation. I think that's this situation here, right? Yeah. Okay, and let's get your advice. What's the advice for the collective love reading at this moment? Continue to let this go. If you are sad about it, just let it go. Justice here, interesting. So yeah, continue to stand your ground. Collective. Yeah, you could need to reject something. And I think as you reject it, you actually move towards something healthier or better. Yeah, stability, 4 of Wands, wow. God the Savior, rectification. Why did I say reconciliation? No, that's interesting. Helps one live in peace with everyone. So you could be moving towards greater stability, these new adventures, these new stability. This could be somebody who has a home or has some level of stability or some, I don't know, some emotional stability as well. Ace of Cups, wow. This is something that's not just sexual either. Like this is not just Page of Wands energy. This is like Ace of Cups energy, which is like new beginning. in love, like genuine love. Tell me more about this situation. Can you leave them with anything? King of Swords. Yeah, you could have been dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius there. Yeah, this person was not stable. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Something about their money is funny. This person could have been hiding a lot as well. Maybe another feminine. Could have been an air sign. Interesting. I meant to say fire, but could be an air sign maybe if they're hiding. Or that they were involved with. So you could have been being cheated on by this person, and you didn't even know it. Knight of Wands, energy, playa, Himalayas, Temperance of the reverse is, yeah, somebody not balanced, not stable. This could be a Sagittarius, but like a skewed one or something like that, or just someone. I mean, Temperance in the reverse is just not good. It means a lack of peace, right? So, alrighty, collective love reading. Thank you for being here. Collective love reading. Is that an 8? Yeah, it could have been a Scorpio as well, or somebody very controlling or maybe negative or toxic. Anything else for the collective love reading? Burdens, yeah, very burdensome person. They could have forced you to like heal your inner child. I'm seeing ice cream is really relevant. Maybe you've been craving ice cream or something about that. Dairy. Yeah, strong. The Great Crumble. It's like this had to fall apart for you to like move towards something else or consider your options. Blissed out. Yeah, and this adds to 10, which is Capricorn energy here, lower, closer to this new energy, this other energy, this stepping into a new experience. But this could be somebody from the past, like we said. Yeah, all is fair. Justice. Interesting. Law of attraction. And yeah. Yeah, studying. You could be studying something. You could be working on yourself as well. Individuality, beautiful. Really shining at this time. Choose love in the reverse. You could be really focusing on yourself. And I think this is what's going to maybe work it out or something like that. But let's see if we have a last oracle. Let's get one of these. Collective love reading. Someone could be angry. Side note, collective love reading, like could be this person. Yeah, this was more lust I'm seeing over there. Yeah, and this is more healing. Honey. Beautiful. Interesting. Righty. Actually, let's get from this. Tell me more about this versus this energy. Thank you. Mars. Scorpio, just like we said. So this is somebody, these are two different kind of masculine energies. The Scorpio one is more kind of maybe subversive, underhanded, not very direct, maybe jealous. Aquarius, wow. Yeah, Pluto is in Aquarius right now, so. But this person could be more action-oriented. They could have more energy. They could be very, I heard industrious, or maybe just like, not, I feel like Aries is not, like, no offense, like, I don't hate Scorpios or anything. It's just, I think Aries is more direct. So this person could be more direct than, or you have a more direct connection with this person than you did with this person. This Scorpio rules sex, right? So does Mars, but tell me more about the two energies if you can. Oh, that one came out. Third house. This could be somebody who talks or studies or Gemini energy there. Okay, tell me more about this energy. Fourth house, Cancer energy. Okay. So those could be relevant placements for sure. Saturn, wow. Saturn, Daddy Saturn, and Neptune. So this could be something divinely guided, something very intuitive with Neptune there. Okay, tell us the last card for over here. 10th house. This could be somebody you met at your career. 7th house, South Node. This could be something that is like karmic, because South Node can represent something that's leaving your life or something from a past life, like past life karmas that you might have to wrap up. So yeah, embrace those darker aspects. Let's see if we have any last messages. Collective love reading. Collective love reading. Messages from their highest team of love and light. What do we have? We have snowballing momentum. Yeah, so this could be something that's building over time, and you always believe in yourself. So that's beautiful. And we have was trying to project your downfall. So that could be this situation here. But it looks like you're working great because you always believe in yourself. So let's get you some dice. Collective love reading. Yeah, there could be a new position as well. Yeah, and a new contract as well. So I hope you liked it. Actually, let's get you some of these. Because why not? I'm already in the reading. I know I'm tired, and I probably should just call it a wrap, but collective love reading. Wow, there she blows. Yeah, lead. This is Saturn. This is grounded energy. Tell me more. Collective love reading. The drowned king. Wow, that isn't spot on. So this person could be drowning their emotions. They could be an addict of some sort. They could be just drowning in general. But it's interesting how we have the two polarities here. This one sideways, this one upright. It's a very stable Saturn energy here. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.